Hey guys, happy Saturday. So I've been wanting to come into you guys because I want to talk to you about supplements. And I think that sometimes supplements can get a bad rap, especially if it has to do with ladies, right? We're afraid to lift heavy, we're afraid to take supplements, like we think we're going to turn into this big hulky green monster or something, and it couldn't be further from the truth. So I actually wanted to share with you some information about creatine and the post-workout that I consume. This is amazing, a post-workout recover, and basically just because you want to fuel those muscles right after you work out. So within like 30 minutes, I usually have a piece of fruit, and I have my post-op recover. All the BCAAs are in there, all the amino acids are in there. There's all sorts of awesomeness as far as what's it called, the pomegranate extract is in there, and that is to help with muscle recovery and soreness. When I run out of this stuff, guys, I can tell. So that actually leads me to the next thing. So creatine is also a supplement that you can take. And I was introduced to creatine when I was doing some of my bikini competitions. And it is known for, what I thought it was known for is like making you jacked, right? That people think that it's actually going to grow your muscles. Well, there's a little bit of truth to that. How it affects women is not necessarily the case. So I wanted to share with you, and these are not my words. My trainer actually did a really great piece on this. I'm going to read this to you, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about my experience with creatine. So it has often got a bad rap. This is what we were talking about, right? Most of the major population has seen it only when it makes the news or it gets an athlete busted for using it. And since mostly men that are involved, it becomes thought that creatine will make you more manly and increase testosterone. So that is not the case, right? So creatine phosphate is produced in your body through food and internal production and stored in muscles for a quick source of energy during intense movements like a heavy set of weightlifting or HIIT. As one of the most well-researched sports supplements, including over 1,000 human studies, it has been found that creatine supplementation can increase maximal strength and power between 5 and 15%, improve high-intensity exercise performance, enhance the effects of weight training because of the ability to push yourself harder during your workouts. It can improve brain function because the availability of that ATP energy when performing difficult tasks, and just a couple more. You actually can Google all the benefits if you want to learn more for yourself. So most people fear the water retention. So this is where it comes in for ladies. Water is actually drawn to the muscle where you want it, not under the skin or anywhere else. You're not going to end up bloated or watery or anything like that. So if you supplement with 5 grams a day, which is what I use, it can take up to a month for full saturation to see those full benefits. Or you can choose to load with 20 to 25 milligrams per day for a week to reach that saturation, then maintain with 5 milligrams a day. You can just basically read the directions and it's going to tell you. So what works for me is that I mix this with the recover. So the creatine, the post-workout recover, and it's not like caffeine, so your body won't build a tolerance to it, and then you'll need to cycle on and off of it either. You just continue using it. Okay, so faster, stronger, better performance, and this is actually interesting because I all of a sudden had heard another contradicting article that creatine was going to do bad things to ladies as far as weight gain, and all this weirdness was going to happen. And this was not anything I further researched after I saw that, so I started to freak out a little bit. Because I've actually been taking creatine, as I mentioned, I started a couple of years ago when I was competing for competitions, and I didn't notice really, I guess, an effect until I stopped taking it, right? So when I decided that it was going to make me be fat, I stopped taking it for a little bit. And I really didn't see any decrease on the scale or in my clothes or the way I looked whatsoever. So that was not a factor at all. What I did see, however, was more joint pain. I was slower in my workouts, and I could not lift as heavy as I was when I was having 5 milligrams a day in my post-recover. And it's funny because people had commented, I was one of the ones that commented Obviously you want to check in with your doctor on anything. You don't want to just consume stuff just because I say you should. You should want to check with your doctor first on consuming any of these products. Get, the nutritional ingredients and all that good stuff, and ask if you have, especially if you have concerns, right? You want to ask your doctor. You want to do your own research, guys. That's the bottom line, okay? So I'm telling you my experience and what happened to me, the different things that I saw that my performance, basically took a nosedive when I stopped taking it. So I am back on the creatine. I do not believe that it affects the scale for me. I do not see any water retention effects for me either. And, I'm not getting like hulking muscles or anything like that. It's only 5 milligrams a day, and it's really just there to help me with my performance. I believe that it helps me to be better in my workouts. And like I said, I noticed a big difference when I wasn't taking it anymore. The cool thing too is it's certified by sport. So we're actually, these particular products are used by Ironman triathletes. We are a sponsor for them. This product's a sponsor for them. So you know that it's safe for competitions and things like that. You don't have to worry about there being any additive chemicals or any unnecessary fillers or anything like that. It's in its purest form, all natural. This particular one happens to be a whey-based, but on Monday we are coming out with a vegan plant-based Recover, which I cannot wait for. Super excited for that one. So if you have any questions about supplements, or you would like to ask me what you can use them for, there's a whole line up that I use that I really feel helps me with my workouts and my exercise. I don't feel like taking supplements is like cheating, or I don't feel like taking supplements like some people will say to me, I want to get all my nutrients from real food. And that's great. And I do eat a ton of real food all day long in lots of quantities. But I also feel and strongly believe that it doesn't hurt to have some help, especially as we age, especially if you're doing intense training or you're increasing over time, like once you're experiencing muscle soreness and difficulty recovering after your workouts. These are something that can help you and to make you a better athlete, to make you feel better during your workouts, push harder, and just get better results. And it is all natural, and it is food. So it's not like, you're sacrificing, weird chemicals or a shot in the arm or something strange like that. Okay, so this stuff is all safe, and it's all really good for you. If you have any questions, please ask me. I would love to be able to prescribe certain different ones that we've got and share with you what I do. Also, I've got a brand new workout schedule that I'm going to be starting on Monday, and I have a free sample workout that I can send to you if you want to check it out. I'm going to be combining heavy weightlifting, HIIT cardio, and a core component, and it's only going to be 33 minutes, about 30 minutes, 35 minutes a day, and we're going to hit all the body parts and really just get our beach body going into summer. So if you're excited about making some changes or doing something new, send me a message on that. We'll talk about how we're going to use the supplements in order to have the best results for that program. It's 8 weeks, so get excited. It'll take us right through July. And again, if you have any questions, let me know, and I can't wait to talk to you.